I did not know Marion was this conservative. I'm sorry I missed the episode 5 review of the Gilded Age, but as you can hear, San Diego Comic-Con kicked my ass. But so much happened yesterday, I have to talk about. No spoilers if you haven't seen the Gilded Age. I'm definitely starting to like Dr. Kirkman more, but at the same time, I'm hating his mother even more, and it's driving me to not want them together. I made a video where I called his mother racist, and I got a lot of pushback from people saying that Black people can't be racist, and I think that's true when it comes to other races. But we see in this episode that Elizabeth actively does things to hold back a certain group of people. In this case, it's Black women. So what she does spans further than colorism. She's definitely a racist. The sad part is she gonna get her wish. Black women won't get the right to vote for like another 50 years. Him not putting her in her place is really a big turnoff for me. Marion being tight that her man went to the strip club was blowing me. Enough to call off the engagement, get a grip. And honestly, I blame her cousin, not just for telling her, for not being upfront and being like, listen, all of us go to that fucking club. You're never going to find a husband that hasn't visited there at least at one point. Marion is naive. That's something we've seen from season 1. That's why she brought old shoes to Becky's house. She doesn't know the world. And the only person who really tries to educate her on it is her aunt, who doesn't like Larry. So we're going to see how this turns out. I still want them to get married. I was surprised that she was more upset about him being at a place of ill repute instead of him outright lying, because I think that's the bigger issue. I love this man. I'm glad he got fired, because what are we doing here? People need jobs. And I love that they still showed how generous he was and how open he is, because he could spare all that money and still be very rich. And that's something I think a lot of rich people forget. I've been defending Big Bertha, and people are like, why? Why do you love her? Blah, 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 blah. This episode reminded me why she's that girl. And I love how she showed her daughter how to be head bitch in charge without outright taking control. She just said, this is what you have to do, but you have to do it. And I loved her for it. This is the most tragic thing I've ever seen. I audibly gasped when he got hit. It was just so sudden and tragic. And even though there wasn't any blood or anything, it felt very graphic. I couldn't imagine that poor man having to watch his lover die, especially since he is a voice of reason for him. He was becoming a better man. Whatever crash out ensues after this, I'm gonna support. For some reason, all the good outfits weren't online, but a huge contender for outfit of the day was gonna go to Marion. Before the 4th week, it's just gonna have to go to Gladys. She's been killing the game. Not just this, but the dinner outfit she wore with the lace. This episode was inspired. I absolutely loved it. 5 out of 5 Frankie Flames. And thank you guys for dealing with my voice.